Hello, I'm Derek Townsend. I'm an IIT 354 class. I'm going to have to make this quick because OBS crashed last time. I was going through this and I was in the middle of explaining everything. So, this is my website, People's Republic Movies. I've made this a while ago. This is basically it uses an API that was populated by what website was it? It was like OMDB's or one of the IMDb API. And I just took some of the information and populated my database with it, or seeded it rather. It's fairly useful. I didn't use theirs directly because I wanted to make changes to it and I didn't like the way they had theirs set up, and I was like, I could just do this myself. And it's easier to manage everything if I do it that way. So here, oops, sorry, we have a. So here, wait, what was I going through when I deleted? Oh yeah, so so this is a GET request right here. This page right here, this entire thing, it populates it based off of your GET request. Your GET request is, where's it at? Oh, here. Okay, so this is my movies controller, and this is whenever I make a request through this URL right here, or any request is made, it accepts a parameter of page, and when I send it, it'll return all this information for it in JSON format. So it's all this information about the movie. I have that open right now. I could close it, but I didn't close it a while ago because it's harmless to have that information available. Except they would know the IDs, and that's the one concerning bit. And then basically here I just have a pagination thing right here, so where it will retrieve the values from these index. So it's like it'll take whatever page they want and it'll get the next 24 results, and it will just fill an array of all those results within those 24 results. And if a page isn't specified, it will just return all the movies, which is essentially for when the page is first loading and there's no information like where my URL is movies up slash all. That's just initial population. What else? What else? What else? Yeah, that's mostly it. I have a serializer, but that's just to format the JSON better. You don't need to look at that. The best example of a post request is when I am logging in. It takes the username and password. I hit login, and it logs in. And if I just go profile real quick, you can see this. Yeah, nice. As you can see all the user specified stuff and all the information. There's an error with my pagination that I need to fix because a lot of it is. Also, it's like you can see it takes you a little bit to retrieve at times. But yeah, that's not the primary focus. But yeah, let's go to all movies. So that post request is handled here in my auth controller, where it's like it finds it by username and then it takes the username and confirms all the information for it. It's like, oh, does this password match the password? It does. Okay, so we so that like the user is logged in, blah blah blah. Otherwise, you will render this error, invalid username or password, status unauthorized, and yeah. And the user serializer, same as the movie serializer, just makes the user format it. Uh, yeah, that's um, that's mostly it. I don't really allow the user to update anything other than their comments. If I were to go to here, if when you're editing your comment, this is the only situation in which you're doing what is it called? Oh yeah, you're doing patch input request. If I were to show you this in my code, I don't like this. Okay, here are all my fetch requests in the front end. I have fetch movies, all that stuff. This is the first one you saw, page, and you can see it here in Postman. This right here. If I put a page number there, this is a show page when like you click on the movie, like where we're here. And if we go through actors, genre, effects user, create user, all this is just personal information. Like if you want to see the movies that actors are in, let's see, is this still working? Yes, it is. I need to change the format some, but it shows the movie that they are in, and you can click around and go back in between the sites. It's nice. I need to update the color for a while. Get user, create comment, like comment, unlike comment, favorite movie, unfavorite movie, edit comment. Here it is. So this is a patch request. Headers, application JSON. It takes the body object and ID, and I need to use the ID in order to get to the specific comment that it is being modified, and I send a request object saying with the new updated information that's like filled in with the body object here that isn't visible here, but basically it'll take in like whatever is changed about the body object. So when I click here to edit it, you see this like, okay, you can edit your title, What up? Bad movie. And I hit submit. What up, bad movie? And this is the only part that glitches right here. That like, oh, did you like this? And if I reload, it'll fix. That's the only thing that annoys me about that. It's just unlike, yeah. I didn't know. I don't want to say dislike, but like, unlike is accurate. I, sometimes people can't understand things from buttons alone, and I was advised to put like some words there. Yeah. So you have that, and it basically that's what the patch does, and then delete comment is delete comment. It takes the ID and then deletes sends you the delete request to there. So if I were to go to where are you at? Backend. Where's the front end? Oh, backend is what I need. So comment. If I go to the comments controller, it'll handle all that here. Movies controller, comment controller. So create, update, destroy. Pretty straightforward. But yeah, this is my API review. Yeah, I like it. It works well enough. Thank you for your time.